Hey, Faison. This month, I'm going to be telling you all about Sterling Scholar applications. Thanks to our awesome counselors here at Payson High School, we now have a new and approved Sterling Scholar application. Now, Sterling Scholar applications are open to all seniors who strive for success in school and their community. Now, there are 14 different categories that students can apply for when it comes to Sterling Scholar. Students can apply to up to 5 different categories. In previous years, the Sterling Scholar application consisted of students turning in their official transcript, their ACT scores, and a list of their accomplishments. Some of the list of the accomplishments include accomplishments in your community service, leadership roles, your accomplishments in school, and your accomplishments centered around your category. Now, Miss Lotz, the counselor who's in charge of the Sterling Scholar program here at PHS, has decided to start a new Sterling Scholar application to help students produce better portfolios and have greater success in the future. I went and interviewed Ms. Lotz to get more information on this new Sterling Scholar application.
They'll just put in their personal information and their ACT, GPA, different kind of scores like that. They'll need letters of recommendation from somebody, and it's best to get somebody from the category. So there's 14 categories that students can apply for, and they're listed in the application here on the first page of the application. And they'll have to write some honors or awards that they've earned in the category, and then write about one of those. And then they'll honors or awards related to leadership, and then they'll write about one of those. Honors or awards related to community service, and this will be something that they have planned and executed, something that shows their passion for community service. And then write about one of those. And then describe two or three unique things about themselves, and do a good write-up about that. So it's going to be pretty time-intensive process, but it'll paint a better picture of that applicant. I wanted to make it easier for the students, for one thing, for the applicants, for one thing. I wanted to make the application like what their portfolio is. So when a Sterling Scholar is selected, they had to complete an electronic portfolio. So rather than having an application look one way and the portfolio looking another way, I decided to have the application be exactly what the portfolio would be. So when that student is selected as a Sterling Scholar, they have it already. All they have to do is get it from paper onto the electronic portfolio. I think the primary benefit is for them to really be prepared. It's kind of reflective too. It helps them reflect on their leadership, their academics, their category, their whatever that category is they're applying for, and their involvement in the community. And I think it's just going to prepare them. I think one of the most important things that's really looked at is that community service. That community service, they're not looking for somebody that's participated in something, they've helped with their church youth group. They're looking at somebody that has created some project or done something, taken the initiative, and this is the results. I think that's one. And then just really developing yourself in a certain category. If it's music, develop that. Compete. If it's math, same thing. That you've got to develop that talent in that category, work on that, and look for opportunities to compete and demonstrate your excellence.
Now that you know more about the Sterling Scholar application, here is the best part. In previous years, Sterling Scholar applications haven't been open to the seniors until a couple of months before the final Sterling Scholars are chosen. This year, Sterling Scholar applications are open right now. So juniors, log on to phs.nebo.edu, click on the Counselors tab, and go down to Sterling Scholar application. Now, it'll download onto your computer, and you open it up, and you can get started right now. So take advantage of this opportunity and get started on your Sterling Scholar application right now, so that one day you might get your face on this wall. Thanks, Mason.